Hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning, and I just had someone ask me about what does it mean when I talk about being in alignment. And this is something you do hear spiritual teachers talk about a lot these days, use that word of being in alignment with your desire, being in alignment with that thing that you are working towards. So I thought I would do a quick little teaching video on this to help you understand it better. So, what does aligning with my desires mean? When you think of the words aligning, you think of things lining up. And I often talk about like two Legos that just click together and they fit. It's just a natural and easy snap into place. So, how do we get to that? When we have a desire, when we have an intention, when we have something that we want and we don't have it in our lives yet, it shows that we're not in alignment for it, because when we are in alignment with something, it comes in and we fit. But usually when we have a desire, it's more up here and we're here, and we have to do the work or the play, whatever it takes, to the inner work to be able to come up here so that we fit. If this comes down here, we're just going to stay where we're at. So we have to rise up. We have to pull more out of ourselves. We have to grow and develop so that we can come here. And then this is the new norm, right? Then the next desire comes in here, and then we keep growing. That's how we expand as human beings. So an easy example for this is to think about wanting to run a marathon when you are either maybe a couch potato, or you are a walker, or maybe you actually run 3 miles a few times a week, but you really want to up your game. Well, so here you are. Let's say that you run 3 miles 3 times a week, and you want to do a marathon, and that's up here. How are you going to get from here to here? Are you just the next day going to put on your shoes and go run the marathon? Probably won't be very successful if you try to do that. Probably about mile 6, you'll be pretty exhausted, and you'd be pretty sore if you really just hammered it out. But what can you do to move from here to here? Well, in this example, it's pretty easy. You gradually would build the distance. Maybe you would actually get what do I want to call it? Like, you print out a practice schedule where it shows how many miles to add, and when to have rest days, and walking, running, walking, resting, and then gradually so pretty soon you're running 5 miles, and then you're at 10 miles, and then you're at 15. And in fact, I don't even think that people have to be able to run that full amount in order to be able to run a marathon. So maybe you even just get to 20 miles. I'm not sure. I think that people usually just do like one really long run a week, and then they have some other ways of working up their butt. Once you're here, you're here, and suddenly there is the marathon, and you can, boom, you align with it. But you had to do work. You had to do physical work. The other piece to this that's really important is not just the physical work, it's the mental, emotional work, and that's probably the toughest. And so whatever it is, whether it's a fitness goal, it's a relationship goal, it's a business goal, whatever it is that we're working on that we want to align to, as we're taking maybe more of the practical steps and we're getting closer, you're going to have emotional debris come up that is what has kept you in a lower place or in your current place. So it's a belief, well, I'm someone who can run 3 miles, or I'm someone who is only a walker, or I'm someone who fails at relationships, or I'm someone who only makes $35,000 a year. And so as we come up and we start to kind of push the parameters, all those old thoughts and those feelings and beliefs are going to come up and bump, and you're going to bump into them, or they're going to bump into you, and you're going to have that in your psyche, in your consciousness, and it's going to feel very real. So then you have to work on that. I teach and use EFT tapping, or just sitting with it, lots of journaling, meditation, a variety of different tools to work on those things, because they go hand in hand. And anybody who has accomplished a lot physically will tell you that it has been as much, if not even more, of working with their minds, is getting their minds in alignment with what is possible for them as well. So let me just look at my notes. Yeah, I think that covers the basics. Of course, there's a lot here. One of the things I will mention, and I will post the link below in the, I think I can do that. And I have what's called the Shift worksheet, and it's on my website. And it helps you to, once you have created a goal, to break things down to get you closer and closer. And it's really, for some people, it's really nice to have like a visual tool to work with to see how you're progressing. So that's what I have for you today. Sending you much love, and every day it's another practice. It's another day to practice coming into alignment, being in alignment with those things that we desire in our lives. All right, much love. Bye-bye.